Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today's episode is once again powered by my sponsor Elgato. Today for this episode I am using the following products to help me make it. I'm using the key lights to light up the green screen. I've got my camera on the multi-mount, and we've got of course the Wave 3 microphone using the cam link, got the Stream Deck. Pretty much got the entire setup. If you guys are interested in content creation, look no further than down below in the description to a link to my Elgato profile page. So getting on in to the episode then, do me a huge favor at the very start. Smash the thumbs up. 5,000 likes today. Why not, right? We're going to get a really nice pack pull in this episode. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. So obviously there's a gap in the team. We sold Mbappe after we got to 14 wins because normally that is when my weekend league is over. I noticed that he was a little bit up in price compared to what I bought him, but I knew that he would probably drop back down again. So I came up with the idea for a new team after we've got the Mbappe coins, which is this right here. So it would require Rooney coming into the squad and also for me to buy two players. Buying ourselves a Freeze Chiellini and then also... as you can see, I was bidding on one here for 260 something K. I could have just binned that one for 265, decided not to, and actually went out and there was one for 260 buy it now in the perfect formation with the right chem style in it. So I got a little bit lucky there, which is brilliant. So we buy him, and we're also going to be buying our first Future Stars player, which is one of the cheaper ones. It is Lunin from Real Madrid. It's just a different keeper to just having Courtois, and of course it is a cool card design. I'm not a massive fan of the card design, I have to admit, but still, it's, you know, it's something for us to put into the team and see how good he is, because a lot of you were asking me to put him into the squad. So obviously I need to adjust the team formation-wise and stuff. We have been, yes, playing this 5-3-2, which has been getting some very mixed opinions and reviews, I guess, on social media, especially on like Twitter and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing it, and I genuinely don't think it's like I'm not like a drop back one depth using everyone to be a defender kind of thing. Like I mentioned to you yesterday, it's kind of like playing a 3 at the back, and it very much reminds me of my 4-1-2-1-2 as well, because of the way that certain players move and are positioned and stuff with the custom tactics that we've got. So anyway, we go on into the weekend league, deciding that 14 wins, I mean, yeah, it's cool, but we've got this new team and there was still plenty of time for me to be playing. So I thought, hey, why not go on here and see if we can push up to 17 or something, right? And this Suarez card scores against me to begin with. Obviously, Robben's back in the team up front with Ronaldo, which does push Robben to the left and Ronaldo over to the right. And I've just had a really good weekend league with Ronaldo on the left, so to have him now on the right, maybe that's not my preferred. Maybe we'll see how we get on. But as you can see here, I mean, I was 1-2 in it between Robben and Ronaldo, way too much there. I should have just shot with one of them beforehand, but it is Rooney the Rooster which ends up running through and scoring the goal. Currently playing him as a centre midfielder in this 5 at the back, just because he's got such good stats that he can... I want him to push up. I want him to help out and stuff. But he's also got great defensive stats with that shadow chemistry style on him. So, yeah, fairly easy win to go up to 15 wins. And then we come up against this. I mean, so far the two teams we have played after 14 wins have had 5 at the back starting formations. I can't guarantee that they all stayed like that, because of course everyone changes their squad once they're in game, right? But Robben through to Ronaldo, really lucky to just get that ball back, and we eventually go 1-0 up. And I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if this was the game, but this might have been the one where I can't believe I went 1-0 up because he was dominating. Maybe that's the case, maybe that's not. I can't quite remember. But he gets a red card. He wipes me out instead of letting Ronaldo through. Yeah, as you can see there, 62% possession. And we just basically had one shot on target and it was the goal. So I felt lucky to be in the lead. And but me against 10 men, you know, how's that going to go? Sometimes it makes your opponent play a little bit better. Sometimes you just manage to find the extra space and get more goals. As you can see, we went 2-0 up there. But Neymar, with some fantastic dribbling, ends up getting it back to 2-1. But that's all she wrote. You know, luckily for me, I was just able to keep him at bay. But that was a good opponent, and that was a really solid victory to come away with a 2-1 win there. As you can see after the end of the match, you know, yeah, I'd made quite a few chances, and arguably I did deserve to win that one. But I'm very glad we did. So from 14-5 to 16-5, we then come up against this. That is a solid squad, right? There are lots of very, very good players in there, and let me just tell you, this guy knew how to play FIFA. Yeah, big time. I get absolutely demolished in this game right here. We've already lost once this weekend league, 10-2, I think it was, which is quite an embarrassing scoreline to lose by. But this guy was going to do his very best to try and outscore that opponent. So yeah, it's going to be a high-scoring game. Unfortunately, not for me, but for my opponent. He was just really good. And whether or not, I think I've got a feeling he was a 4-4-2. And a lot of the people I'm coming up against are 4-4-2 at the moment. I might even try that next weekend. That's the goal we get, by the way. Classy finish there from Ronaldo. But it might be the fact that the 4-4-2 might just counter this 5 at the back really well. I'm not sure if that's true or not, or whether just the better players on this game do play the 4-4-2. But I couldn't get near this guy, and he was very aggressive. He had lots of players forward at all times and was just playing a very attacking style, as do I. But at some point, you come up against someone that's better than you, and it obviously exposes you in defence. I mean, as you can see there, it doesn't look like I've got a 5 at the back, does it, in reality? Because it's, you know, there's not tons and tons of defenders everywhere. If they build up a little bit slower, then yeah, unfortunately my players are just going to move back, and that would happen naturally anyway. But as you can see, what is this? 9-1. 9-1 I lost in this game. Oh man, I conceded so many goals this weekend. Luckily, I outscored myself compared to the goals that I conceded. But yeah, that was a loss right there, which, I mean, at this point, I wasn't playing this weekend in a stressful manner. I split my games up really well, and was nice and ahead on video so that I could actually put the time in there. And of course, it was like snowing outside and stuff, so it's not like I could really go anywhere. So we put the hours in, and especially on Friday. Friday, I got like 14 games played, which is unheard of for me, really. But if you can get that done, and you come up against some of the slightly better players, a lot of the time you take the majority of your losses in that day, and then the Saturday and Sunday are just a little bit more bearable, you know. So I was 3-0 down in this one, and I decided that I'm not going to start stressing myself out, and I was just going to quit, you know. So take a little look. Sometimes I check their gamer tag to then go on FootWiz and see if they have ever been in like the top 100 and stuff. And you'll be surprised, actually, if you get to this sort of level where you're on plus 10 form or something, you'll be surprised that a lot of the time you're matching up against some seriously like elite players that would finish elite every week and sometimes have been in top 100 and stuff. But yeah, it was... I think I just reached a point of form where I was way too high up there. I was 16-5. Which for me is plus 11 form that I have no right to be there in any world. So, yeah, I end up quitting the next game 2-0 as well. So we've gone from 16-5 to 16-8. And 2 of those games have been quits. Now, a lot of you guys tell me don't quit because it doesn't change your form. And I understand that. But I also wanted to just try and get up to these 17 wins. Because at that point in my head, I was probably just going to stop. And so I had plenty of games that I could give away. And I guess we'll see tomorrow as to whether or not we push on any further. But we go 1-0 up, and I thought, okay, this is going to be my game, my win. And then he equalises on me with Kenny Dalglish, and then literally, pretty much straight away, gets straight through again and scores another goal with Dalglish. I'm 2-1 down here, and then Carrasco knocks it into Ousmane Dembele. And that's a really good strike for someone who was really just a starter player. I guess he's still fairly usable, you know. What a card he's been for us on the road to glory this year. But anyway, 3-1 down, and it's looking likely that I'm going to come up with my 4th loss in a row. I do get a goal back with Ronaldo, and then Rooney gets inside the box and smashes it, but the goalkeeper is able to save. From the resulting corner, though, we whip it in. Seedorf to Ronaldo. Big head from him. Also really important to get that equalising goal just before half-time so that we weren't 2 goals down at the break or even just losing at all at the break. And actually, as you can see here, Ronaldo scores to actually make it 4-3 to me. So we go into the half-time with the lead, you know. Excellent. Robin knocks it into Ronaldo. I managed to just get past the defender there, and I just hit the little finesse to make it 5-3. And with 20 minutes to go, that's me feeling like, yeah, I've got a little bit of comfort here. I actually brought on Zaha in this game. I don't know. I switch it up every now and again, but the one thing that is consistent and constant is that it seems to be Ronaldo that's scoring all my goals, and he actually scored all 6 goals in that game. Yeah, what would I be doing without him, man? He's genuinely outstanding on this FIFA 21. I feel very lucky to have him in the club, that's for sure. And that was my 17th win. So I was pretty happy, pretty proud that, you know, got up to 17 and 8, I think it was in the end. So yeah, I was buzzing because that means a little bit extra coins. It means you know, the extra player pops up within the red pick. So if there is anyone good, you never know, we might get that little bit of extra luck. I think one of the last times I finished Gold 2, I didn't get great red picks. Oh, did I? And then the time before that I finished Gold 2, I got like Wilfried Zaha, which I always loved that card. So yeah, maybe, just maybe we'll get something cool in our rewards coming up real soon. But yeah, that was kind of like the gameplay portion of the video done. And that really was going to be me done in the weekend league. But you'll see tomorrow that I know it will be Thursday and I'm still showing you weekend league clips, but I did decide to take on my last 5 games in tomorrow's video. So you'll see that, which is and it'll be pretty decent, all right? It'll be nice and exciting. And of course, we'll change the team up again because this team didn't feel as good as the squad we had with Mbappe. Not going to lie, wasn't loving Chiellini. Just didn't quite do it for me, you know. I felt he was sluggish, which when you look at his card compared to some of the other centre-backs we've been using, you look at his card compared to Varane, I don't know why he should feel so sluggish, but yeah, there's just something about Varane that makes him super OP, I guess, right? But we can sell Chiellini for 7k more than we bought him. We're going to lose probably 5k on tax with that, and Lunin actually dropped like a rock in price compared to what we bought him for. I thought he was cheaper, and then I went to buy him and he was nearly 80k, and I thought that was too much. But I still did it anyway. Excuse me, sorry. Got a bit of a cough this morning as I film this video. But yeah, we do sell Chiellini. He does go for 267, bringing our coin balance to 601k plus Lunin plus some other little bits in the club, nothing much. But yeah, we can go on now and do some of these player picks because it is Future Stars. I did not fill my club up, but I had enough stuff in my club to do exactly 10 of these 81 plus player picks, and essentially I wanted to do these to hopefully get some fodder to do the 85 plus double, because that's a very interesting SBC that I really like the look of. And the first pack we get an 87 Bernardo Silva, so obviously I take Nick Pope. No, I don't. I take Bernardo Silva. What a win to begin with. And then Ricardo Pereira, 85. That's such a big dub, because I think all I needed was a little bit of a higher rated players to actually get my 85 plus double done. And I had quite a lot of Portuguese fodder, so to get Pereira and Bernardo Silva, that was pretty much going to finish that SBC off. So the rest of these now, they're kind of like they're just extras, you know. Yeah, we get a few packs in a row which are like 83s, but you know what? It's 81 plus. I've seen it before where 381s pop up. I get an 86 rated Informed Souček there. Buzzing with that. Like, I don't know. He looks pretty usable, to be fair, but I'm probably not going to use him. I'll use him as high rated fodder, you know, high rated Informed fodder, which will be big for some sort of SBC coming up. So this pack, yeah, we get an 84 Idrissa Gueye, but it is really the next pack you want to take a little bit of. Just take it in. I couldn't believe it. I was just in shock when I saw an 89 rated Steven Bergwijn pop up in the pack. What? That is an insane pack to get. He looks absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, we're going to take him in the player pick. And then for the final one, we just get an 83 rated Tadic. But what an absolute colossal dub that is. Done 10 of those packs with players in my club. Emptied my club. Really just went and sent it for those 81 plus doubles. 81 plus player picks. And we end up getting ourselves the 89 rated Future Stars Bergwijn. Obviously untradeable. Obviously we're going to use him. But he's about 800, 900k. What? I thought after Ronaldo that the luck was done because, yeah, we then got Nakata, and I thought that maybe we'd sort of like evened ourselves out a little bit. Still in terms of like having really good pack luck, because obviously we packed such a crazy Ronaldo. But I thought maybe for the rest of the year my luck was out. And then straight away it's just back in again with Future Stars. What is going on? Yeah, amazing pack to get. Tomorrow's episode, that's what made me want to play more Weekend League, by the way, because it was Sunday and it was Sunday evening at that point. I could still play my final 5 games. So what we'll do tomorrow is we'll make a squad around Bergwijn and Ronaldo and stuff, and then we'll take on those last 5 games, see if we can push up to Gold 1. Smash a thumbs up on the video for a little Future Stars crazy player in a pack. 5,000 likes is your target, maybe even 6,000. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I thank you for that. Have a great day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe. Oh, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are down below. But yeah, have a great day. Stay safe and healthy. I'll catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.